recently, and I thought I would do a video showing you and telling you about my new books, and also because this is ASMR, I'll be making nice relaxing trigger sounds and visuals with the books, okay? So hopefully I'll give you some ideas for books that you'd like to read yourself as well. So, okay, so let's get started. Now, the first book I'm going to show you is actually my current read. I literally started reading this book last night, and oh my god, I'm loving it. It's so good. So it's called In Nightfall, and it's by Suzanne Young. This is a YA horror. Well, it's kind of like horror comedy. It's a reimagining, retelling of the classic 80s horror film The Lost Boys. And I don't know about you, but I absolutely loved The Lost Boys. It was such a good film. Ever since I was young, I've always been like really obsessed with vampires. So yeah, this is a reimagining of it. And this time around, the main characters are girls. So I've got female vampires, which I think is really cool. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book so far. In Nightfall, there's one rule: always be home by dark. Okay, so that's the first book. The second book I want to show you is absolutely massive. It's such a big chunky book. Look at the size of this book. So I got this book from the library. I love going to my local library. And it's called The Book That Wouldn't Burn, and it's by Mark Lawrence. I love the cover of this book, it's so cool. Like the spiral staircases and like the old library books and stuff. So yeah, this is the first in a trilogy. Hold on, I'm just going to have a look what the trilogy is called. Oh yeah, that was it. Book 1 of the library trilogy. And this is a fantasy book. Fantasy. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book, but it is very chunky. It's very heavy as well. It says here, all books, no matter their binding, will fall to dust. The stories they carry may last longer. They might outlive the paper, the library, even the language in which they were first written. The greatest story can reach the stars. Okay, so these next two books here are both from the same author, and that is Margaret Rogerson. So these are standalone books. So we've got An Enchantment of Ravens and Sorcery of Thorns. And these are both YA fantasy books. All sorcerers are evil. is by Mike Gale, and it's called The Museum of Ordinary People. The Museum of Ordinary People. It says hope and love can both be found in unexpected places. I love the cover of this book. And look at the back, there's all these like old books here. And inside, this is pretty cool, look. The old tin of tea. See that? So, this is a book about a woman whose mum dies unexpectedly, and she has the horrible task of going to her mum's house and kind of like doing out all of the house, you know. And while she's doing it, she finds all these secret things, like these little mementos and letters and things like that. So there's lots of secrets within the house that her mother lived in. But yeah, it sounds really, really good. So I'm very excited to read this. Okay, so this book is going to be super creepy and super dark, and it's the new book from one of my favourite authors, Riley Sager. I absolutely love Riley Sager books so much. He does some really good dark thrillers. So this one's called The Only One Left. The Only One Left. And it's a reimagining of the very famous Lizzie Borden murder case. You know, she was accused of murdering her parents. So yeah, this is supposed to be a very dark book. So it's darkly atmospheric and full of sharp characters and gasp-worthy twists. Haunting and claustrophobic gothic thriller. The Only One Left. Okay, so the next book is about werewolves. I haven't read a good werewolf book for a long time. So this is by S.J. Willis, and it's called Bite Risk. Bite Risk. It's about this town where once a month the adults change into werewolves, and the young folk, the teenagers, have to kind of, you know, look after the town and make sure that these adults who, you know, turn into werewolves don't cause havoc. It does sound a bit silly, but I thought it would be pretty cool. It says, when everyone's a vicious beast, it's hard to spot the monsters. I really like the cover as well. I think the cover's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Bite Risk. Okay, so the next book I got, I was really lucky because I managed to get a signed copy of Rob Rinder's The Trial. So here in the UK, Rob Rinder is very famous. He had a show called Judge Rinder, and he does lots of other things like presenting and stuff like that, but I think he's lovely. I think he's a lovely man, and I'm very, 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 very excited to read this book. It's his first book, and as I say, it's called The Trial. this cover so much. I think it's so pretty. Pretty. And look at these sprayed edges, like a dark kind of teal, bluey, greeny colour. I love sprayed edges on books. I love them. Very aesthetically pleasing, some may say. But yeah, this is a YA fantasy, and it's a retelling and a reimagining of Romeo and Juliet. A spellbinding reinterpretation of Romeo and Juliet, filled with romance, magic, and Chinese mythology. This sounds so cool. This luminous love story cuts bone deep. So yeah, I'm looking forward to get this read. This is signed as well. Signed copy. It's actually a Fairy Lou exclusive edition. So that's pretty cool. I don't get Fairy Lou. I got this on eBay, but I do get a monthly book subscription box, and that's called Illumicrate. I get that every month. But yeah, I saw this on eBay and I was like, oh, I'll get that. An arrow to the moon. Arrow to the moon. Next book's a library book called Bad Influence by Tamsin Winter. How can the brightest girl at school be a bad influence? So yeah, I think a video of her goes viral and she deals with a lot of bullying and stuff. But it's supposed to be quite funny as well. I love this author's books. My favourite being Girl in Real Life. I really liked that. And she has some really good covers. Like her book covers are always really nice. But that was really good. I enjoyed that book. But yeah, so this is her new book. And as I say, I really like this author's books. I like her writing style. And I always really enjoy the characters that she creates, you know. Sometimes, but this just sounds super cute, and it's called The Good Bear by Sarah Lane. I love the cover. I think the cover is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but it's quite sparkly. You can kind of see it, but take my word for it, it's a sparkly cover. But yeah, it's about this little girl who rescues a bear. It says an unforgettable story of a girl and a bear that will warm your heart and stay with you forever. So I think this sounds super sweet, and I do like books about animals and stuff. So when I saw this, I had to get it. The Good Bear. There's the bear. So it's time for another big chunky book. This is by Liz Hyder, and it's called The Illusions. Honestly, I love books about magic, magicians, you know. It says it's a story of women and talent, magic and power. So there's feminist stuff in here, there's magic stuff in here. It sounds good. so the next book I want to show you is called The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods, and this is about a mysterious bookshop. I love books about books, so it's all good. Yeah, so it says, how far will you go to find your story? And I just literally, I love this cover with all the old books on the shelf and then the house in the middle. I think this sounds really good. It's based in Ireland, on a quiet street in Dublin. A lost bookshop is waiting to be found. Sounds quite intriguing. I got this for £3 in a shop called The Works. They do lots of good book bargains. Okay, so one last book left to show you now. So, going a bit retro with this, a bit old school. This is Jackie Collins' Confessions of a Wild Child. Lucky, the early years. Honestly, I absolutely love this cover. So cool. When I was younger, I used to read a lot of Jackie Collins books. I loved her books. And I always used to feel a bit naughty reading her books because, you know, they were quite, you know, ooh la la, a bit raunchy. I mean, nowadays it's nothing, but like back in the day, Jackie Collins books were quite, you know, risque. One of my favourite ever characters from Jackie Collins was a character called Lucky Santangelo, and this book is when Lucky's 15, like a prequel. So you get to know what she was like as a teenager, the early years, and how wild she was. I just think this book sounds so cool, and it'll be great to get with Lucky again because she's such a fantastic character. I found this book in a charity shop for like £1, and it's a hardcover as well, so it's quite a good bargain, I think. So, you know, as you can probably tell, I have such a mixed collection of books. I love reading all different types of genres, you know, YA, horror, thrillers, romance, fantasy, etc, etc. And I like that, it keeps things interesting, you know. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you had tingles. And let me know in the comments what book you are currently reading. I love reading your comments. Don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And check out my vlog channel, Minx Laura 123's Wacky World. The link is down below, as are all the links to my social media. So come and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads, etc. And I do have a throne wish list as well, so if you want to spoil me or treat me, the link's down below for that. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, you know, seeing my different